Hello.
Ahoy. All right. Just getting announcements out. We're going to be ready to go in a minute. Yeah, we had a barbecue tonight. And then it's my younger daughter's birthday tomorrow. So we were setting up some early morning shenanigans for her. So that's why a little late getting out here tonight. So that's just what happened. Let's see here. There we go. All right. Let's get logged into here. Hey, Basate! How you doing? Hope you're having a good evening so far. Evening, afternoon, wherever you wind up being located at this fantastical moment. Alright, you know what? I need my camera back. There am I. I exist. Hooray.
Hello.
Oh, cool. Yeah, my older daughter wants to see that incredibly bad.
I want to see it.
Yeah, we'll go and see it eventually. The problem is my daughter kind of needs to earn it. She kind of needs to stop being a booger. She's kind of at that phase where she doesn't really understand that being a whiny little brat is the most annoying thing on the face of the planet. And she can't stop herself. She really can't. Because she's just like, but I want the Skittles. I want the Skittles. No, dear, we've given you like a crap ton of junk food tonight. We're not just gonna give you more junk food. No, but I want Skittles. I want Skittles. And then she starts writhing and convulsing on the ground like a possessed devil child. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want to do anything fun for you. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Masadi. Oh, the fun times of being a parent sometimes.
Well, gotta learn sometime.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. And this is the thing that, like, every parent goes through this. But at the same time, you're like, oh, good crap, this sucks. It's like that whole thing where you see someone at the store and their kid is writhing on the ground and just throwing a massive tantrum. You just bust
And you're
out.
like, I'm so glad that's not my kid.
No, you just give them the sign from Hunger Games. You're just like, I'm with you. I'm right there with you.
And you're glad it's not your kid.
Yep. Well, this minute, because you very well know it could be your kid within the next 10 minutes. All right, looks
You have
like
a quest for getting your chocobo as a companion there. So Wineport.
well, if we want to get my feisty little chocobo, it's Camp Tranquil.
Yeah, let's get you through Titan first.
I have not met certain requirements.
Yep. I went to Wineport.
Oh, but I want the port of wine.
Take the ferry,
I'm on it.
and then head north.
Like, oh, I'm so excited. I almost done with the final chapter 4 of Octopath. Ah.
Diablo 3's new season starts Friday, I think is what I was hearing.
How is that game? I mean, I played a lot of Diablos 1 and 2, but I never touched 3.
I have it on the Switch, and as far as controls go, it works. The story could be better. They retconned a lot of stuff to make it work. Yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah, the Witcher event for Monster Hunter, that's a beast. That's a beast of an event. I tried it on the PS4 right when it first came out, but yeah, I had issues. I got all the way to the final form, to the final stage. But then I just got janked. It was not a pleasant experience.
I got it almost dead, and then yeah.
And then mistakes were made, and all by me. So yeah, it's definitely something I'm going to be tackling next week when I get back into Monster Hunter 2 nights a week. All right, here we go.
But I think this season I really need to
Nice, good job. Hey, you're more than welcome to brag about stuff in Monster Hunter, man. You will get kudos from me if you're able to do cool things in Monster Hunter.
This Diablo 3 season, I really need to complete the extra inventory stuff because my stash is full and I keep getting stuff from every season, and I keep coming over with, like, I have a full stash from the season plus a full stash from the previous season. I just made a bunch of characters to hold a lot of stuff that I can't fit anywhere else today, because I pulled up the game and once you pull up the game, you've got like 30 days to get all your stuff. It's either that or 30 days from the end of the previous season.
All right, gotta get booze. Let's get sauced.
Speak with guy over here.
Oh, that dude over there.
This guy in the red coat.
Red
With
coat.
the white apron.
Make me drunk.
Let's not get drunk. And
Let's all get tipsy. Get tipsy.
yeah.
He talked about drinking urine. That guy's wrong.
I think he was telling you to go drink urine. Because he's a bit of a snob about who he sells his product to. Yeah, you've got a couple of quests that will involve this area. He won't be as harsh next time, but
Will he finally be sauced?
I mean, no. It's not like he's ever gonna be perfectly nice with you, but he'll at least be somewhat more civil the next quest you have that comes through here. So
Yeah, I definitely prefer my drunk civil.
I mean, I don't think he's a drunk, because he does more of the making of it. But yeah. Also, I got a new title today.
A title?
Yes, the thing under my name.
Oh. Sounds fancy. So what is the whole seasons thing with Diablo 3? That's one thing I never truly understood.
Oh, so what they do is, they do, let's see how, you can make a seasonal character, and the season runs from such and date to such and date. I think it's about 3 months. And during that time, you have a series of things that you can complete for cosmetic rewards, and if you complete all of them, you get a stash tab.
Oh,
And
so it's pretty
then-
much objectives. If you meet the objectives, you get shiny stuff
Well-
during the next season.
Yes and no. The progress of your seasonal character is different, so you start over fresh. Everyone starts over as a fresh start.
Oh, okay.
So everyone starts at level 1. You race to get to level 70. You race to get to the highest Greater Rift level first. Yada yada yada.
Oh, okay.
And one of the things that people will try to do is see how high they can get their Paragon levels and their Greater Rift levels before season resets. But your main character, or not your main character, your off-season stuff is completely separate, and at the end of the season, all of your seasonal stuff gets shoved over to your non-seasonal, your standard league, so to speak.
Okay, so the non-seasonal is more of the traditional character
Yeah.
for Diablo, where it's
But
just
at the end of the season, your seasonal character becomes a non-seasonal character. And all of your stash stuff gets mailed to you. And you have 30 days to collect it and figure out what you're gonna... I mean, you've got however much time you want to figure out what you're gonna do with it after you've collected it, but, you know. You've got 30 days to get it out of the post box or it gets deleted.
yeah, cause like I was looking through and I'm just thinking to myself, man, I want to play Dot Hack again.
So if you want a free-to-play example of D3 seasons, look at Path of Exile's leagues.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of Path of
basically
Exile.
the same system, but just different. Each season and every league has some new feature or theme. Last season, they gave everyone the Royal Ring of Grandeur buff,
Rank up.
which was quite powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And this season, we're getting the effect of the Legacy of Nightmares bonus from having those set rings. So, 2 seasons ago, everyone got double bounty rewards, which is basically a second bounty chest for completing that. Before that, I wouldn't know because I got the Switch in November, and that was during season 15. That feels good. Strength melds.
Yeah, I gotta
only
beat up.
accessories.
I gotta beat up the midgies. The midges from Bemidji. Yeah, because I really wanna. Go through a bunch of my Steam library. So, like I've said before, this is my second to last night playing Final Fantasy XIV. That is because my free Twitch subscription is going to run out very soon, in 2 days. So I'm going to be moving my stream back to a more pure... okay, let's get that over there. A more pure variety stream. That's it. So we're going to be playing a bunch of different games. Yeah, I could use your help.
They keep giving me high quality beastkin blood, but I don't need high quality beastkin blood. So
But
I'm
it's
lowering the
like-
quality.
But it's high quality.
But you don't need high quality level 30 crafting materials. Hello.
You're
Hello.
scrub.
Hmm?
You're kicking the gift horse in its mouth. He's giving you high quality materials and you're spitting in its hand.
Yeah, I could care less.
Apparently.
Because I've got like 50 beastkin blood. And I don't want to have to deal with 2 high quality beastkin blood that won't stack with the other 50.
No.
You know, you can lower the quality.
He's giving me a hard time for lowering the quality is what we're talking about.
Which is why I come into the middle of conversations and ruin everything.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
here.
I've got a grand total of 50 beastkin blood. One of these days, I will get all of my crafters to 70, and then I can just ditch most of the low-level materials for good. Just start discarding them as they give them to me.
No, you'll get all your crafters to 80.
I mean, I only need to get them to 70 until the end of Shadowbringers, because if I get them to 70, they can repair my gear.
By the way, hello, William. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, it's been... I don't want to have me coming onto your stream and complaining about my job to become a recurring...
If it's going to be something that would be recurring, perhaps a new position would be advisable.
Well, the place that I work, it just opened up in the past month and a half or so. And so my boss is, in theory, hiring as quickly as he can. And, he's told me that, as he gets more people, more warm bodies in the office, that, he'll need to promote other people up to, like, mid-level supervisory positions and such, which he figures I'm good for, assuming, I do a good job with, my time there, which he tells me that I am doing. And so it's just, a matter of, okay, when is the place going to be big enough to actually facilitate the need for higher up positions?
Yeah.
So, is it a matter of not being able to find the people, or a matter of not being able to afford them in the fiscal budgetary things?
Oh no, the fiscal budget is not an issue, because like the company is based out of Canada, and like this is their first call center in the United States, and it's just like, we want this to work. So yeah.
So, if money's not an issue and they're just having issues hiring people, I recommend ZipRecruiter. Everything I've heard about it is that it's very good, and that it
he is
quite advanced algorithms.
Well, no, he is doing interviews, he is hiring, but it's just a matter of it still only moves so fast.
Yeah.
By the way, hi, Paul.
Hello.
Hello.
I've already found you, but I haven't bothered to distribute this time.
We're having a nice counseling session with Will. Where's that jerk face? Come on, Coral.
I'm right here.
No, not.
I need
Looking
pearls too,
for
actually.
pearls.
Are you a coral? I think not, good sir.
Though I will say this,
Right here.
I had a first tonight in the call center. In my close to 2 decades of call center experience, tonight I was called the N-word for the first time.
Wow.
You don't even sound black at all.
Now, granted, you can't tell over the phone. You would be able to tell as much as you can tell, like, right now. But I am the whitest of white boys you've ever met.
Your
I can actually tell
your avatar would lead me
with
to
most
believe
people.
that.
Like, there's usually, for some reason, there's a difference between a black person's voice and a white person's voice. I don't know if it's the way they. I think it's an American thing. It's just most black Americans
Ow.
speak
Stop that.
differently than white Americans do for some reason. Just in their tone and inflection.
Oh, this one.
Are you getting credit for these ones sometime?
I've already done what I needed to do to turn in the quest, so I don't care.
Yeah, 46.
He's getting coral skin, so yes.
Oh, jerkface, get out of my way.
Well, actually, this is a good question. What do you need to round out the party?
DPS.
As in, which character should I bring? Should I bring Soraya or Alma?
DPS. We're going for Titan tonight. He's in the wine porn segment, so we got through Brave Foxes last night.
Yeah,
In
I'm
the
gonna
wine
need.
porn
I'm gonna
segment.
need to get some higher rank gear. I think. How do I do that?
Titan's only 34.
It's called doing searching the market board. How much money do you
Yeah.
have?
Wait, hold on.
75k, not enough for market board gear.
Go to the market board. Find out what's your highest stuff you can get, and I'll make it for you.
Oh.
Or actually, I might be able to make something because
I have crafters all at 60
Soraya is a
right now.
weaver. I have weaver at 70, so
Oh, speaking of crafting, I remember something I was going to say earlier. I was going to say, I will need to get, let's see, Alchemist and Culinarian to 80 in Shadowbringers because, yes, having the potions and the food from level 80, that will be useful.
Let's
But
see. Equipment calculator.
crafting gear, not as useful. Maybe the weapon. I don't know.
Yeah,
See,
pretty
buddy,
much. I'm
you
looking
are-
for stuff that's actually at my character level.
Yes, so level 34 gear would be fine for you for the time being.
is Titan 35?
He's 34, but he'll sync us to 35, 36.
Okay, let's see how much stuff is going to require to make all this. Yeah, it's not too bad. Hardest part is probably the lapis.
I think I have some lapis somewhere. I might have sold it.
7 raw lapis lazuli, or the actual lapis. Let me check a retainer.
I would have to check my retainer.
Almost guarantee my retainer has at least 5.
What about
No.
Barter Town? Ow. Jerk.
Who runs Bartertown?
Master Blaster! Master Blaster!
See if I have any of this just hanging out.
Oh, wait. I need to go this way.
This is my only primal mount, and I'm sad about it.
This one?
Markov. It's a good mount. I really like the music.
Okay,
I just,
have one lapis lazuli.
I wish I had more than one primal mount.
Do you still have any altitude skins on you?
I should have several.
Okay, let me see if I actually have. I know I have gigantuid skins. I don't think those.
I don't remember if it was you or Dallin, but one of you sent them
I
a bunch of
probably
them.
gave you a ton.
I've got a high quality one sitting in my Chocobo saddle bag.
I just need one at this point. Yeah, gigantuid skins. Where's my? How many do threads do you need? 20. Okay, 20. Give me. Thank you. Do I have any velveteen or cotton? Rubber, quicksilver. Jellyfish umbrellas. How many do I need? 3! I happen to have 3. I don't have that. I can
Nephero, is this your final Eorzean night, or do you have one more?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll definitely get him through Titan. It's a shame we won't get him to Garuda, though.
So do they have, like free login weekends and stuff like that?
Occasionally.
You just missed one.
occasionally it's like a free login like amount of time. Like this one, they just gave you like 7 full days of playtime.
From when you first log in.
Oh, okay.
So basically, there's like
Finn! What up, dude?
it's like.
Go ahead.
"Eh!"
See elements and
Go ahead, Will.
No, usually it's like a 6 to 8 week period, and they give you like 4 days worth of time, and it's like whenever you first log in during that 8 week period, you have 4 days from that point.
Okay. So pretty much what will happen is, I mean, if they have any more periods over the summer, definitely, hit me up in the, I'll keep the Final Fantasy 14. I'm actually going to convert that in my channel just to a general Final Fantasy channel. So if those pop up, definitely let me know, and I'll hop on and we'll just play the crap out of this thing, just like we're doing right now. I'm not opposed to that.
There probably won't be one for a few months because we just had one here this past month.
Oh, I know. Just whenever they come up. Just let me
Probably
know.
not till after Shadow Buddies comes out.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably not for a while, at least 2 or 3 months after Shadowbringers launch.
Yeah.
What else do I need?
But yeah, like I said, probably near the end of the year, I'll re-up the subscription and play some more. But yeah. Take my leave.
Searching through the garbage yet?
No, I'm just looking for the Gobu
Google.
near the Juggernaut.
I think that would be over here somewhere.
Yep, right here. Waiting.
Well, that was fun.
It only said I had to search for it, not marinate it. How dare they?
Well, this is an MMO.
This is weighing heavily on my soul. I didn't want to marinate all the things, just most of the things.
Just some of the things.
Just a few of the things.
I mean, there are problems with this conversation.
You mean the upcoming conversation his character's going to have in game? I'm trying to remember what that conversation
No,
is.
the conversation we're having about being okay with murdering some things, but not all things.
Not all things. I have
Well,
to. I have to pretend to care about my lawful character status, right?
Look, I didn't know it was occupied. I didn't know it was a nunnery. I didn't know Bigby's tactical nuke could do that.
I mean, I think the Warrior of Light would technically fall under chaotic good, maybe lawful good, but more chaotic good.
But that's okay because we're becoming the Warrior of Darkness in another 2 months or so.
And then it's like,
All bets are off.
yeah, it's like, what does that even make us?
No, that was like when I first played Ogre Battle 64. The only time I beat that game, that was one of my childhood follies. I let my buddy borrow the game and I never got it back. And that's a rare one. Ogre Battle 64, it was a really good game. And I got through the whole game, and I power leveled my characters too much, so they wound up becoming too chaotic. So, like, you get to the very end of the game, and they're like, hey, congratulations, you kind of saved the kingdom, but you're kind of too much of a jerk face, and we're not going to let you rule the kingdom, so get out. I was just like, wait, what? You're kicking me out after I saved your butts? What the heck? Yeah,
Oh,
they're
you
like,
loaned it to a buddy and never got it back.
and then I loaned it to a buddy and I never got it back. Yeah, pretty much.
That reminds me of a situation that happened in my childhood. There was I can't remember which Game Boy game it was, but I loaned it to a friend, and I use that term loosely, because apparently he then sold the game to someone else.
Oof.
Now, keep in mind, because this was the middle of, Salt Lake City, Mormonville.
Right.
It was, myself, my buddy, and the third party were all in the same ward. And so
Oh.
basically, I went to the person who purchased the game from my friend and demanded my Game Boy game back. And, he's like, well, I paid good money for this. You need to give me back my money. I'm like, hey, that's not my issue.
Costa del Sol, please.
You need to go, deal with our friend for that. But that is my property. You need to return it to me.
Yeah, it's like I was playing Yakuza Kiwami this morning, and there's a part at the very beginning of the game, you buy a ring for a girl, and then some jerkface steals it from you, and like literally within 5 minutes, you find him, and he's just like, oh, well, I kind of already sold it to a pawn shop, and you're just like, wait, what? Nani? So then you go to the pawn shop, and the dude's like, yeah, you got to pay a crap load of money for this thing. And you're just like, but it was mine, and it was stolen.
Yeah, there are reasons I never let people borrow my stuff or touch my stuff.
Yeah. No, that was the only time I ever had someone like not a family member borrow a game.
I don't even let my family members borrow stuff.
Yeah, Knock actually let me borrow his Wii U for a couple months. Well, he wasn't using it, but that's how I played Xenoblade Chronicles X and Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE.
Well, I mean, it was definitely a learning experience for me.
Right. That just made you become incredibly cynical and never trusting your friends ever again. I'm not wrong.
Though I do have to give the kids' parents credit for backing me up when I explained the situation to them. And yeah, they definitely went with their son to hash things out with the the one that sold him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, you have bots next to you.
They're in a pile. Hooray!
Oh, bots? On
Look at
Midgard
them.
server? Time to start reporting.
Well, no, technically they're not spamming, but look at their names. Look at the fact that they're it's like
They're like darn near identical.
Just wait for them to teleport away. Which they do all the time. A U branch. Good thing I leveled the Ixel up all the way already.
Oh, Road to 60. Apparently Road to 60 is active on Midgard server.
No, it's not.
oh really?
Wow, that's interesting. They're literally following each other step for step.
Yeah, they're
that-
bots.
Either they're... Well, we've gotten Road to 60 somehow, so...
Well, it was so they probably made the bots before the data center transfer. No, because when did Midgard Zimmer lose Road to 60?
Maybe they're using the world visit to do
Nope,
this
you-
on a not populated server?
Well, they would say Wanderer. Right click. Use.
Yeah.
There
The other Midgard armor.
you go.
Full
fact,
iron
Pharaoh.
works.
What?
So, fun fact. So you see where the quest is in your quest log? On the
Uh,
side of your screen?
this lower part down here.
No, on the side of your screen below your mini map.
Oh, right.
If there's an item required for it that you have to use, it'll appear right next to the gold name, and you can just click that instead.
Oh. Fantastic.
That's one
I
of those
have
things
noticed that, but I didn't
that
really.
report it.
So it's really hard. It's really annoying to report bots that don't actually say anything, because you have to like go into like the support menu within the game,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to hit the contact us report sheet to actually get their actual character's name. Put that in the form. Ridiculous. And it's kind of hard to get when they're all clumped together.
Well, right click, examine. You can at least
Cutscene.
report one of them.
Bomb ash. What do I get? Where can I buy bomb ash? Cobalt.
I
Or
don't
I
know.
can mine it in. It's actually not that far away.
Look, potatoes.
Ow!
Potato.
Ow! That looked like that hurt his knees really bad.
Oh, that's why.
No, it just has some mashed potatoes.
I love the Lalafell animations for anything. They're just so good.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
I hate the Lalafell animations. They're so bad.
You just hate everything cute.
No, I just hate everything Lalafell.
Did I tell you about that retainer I found the other day?
Oh,
Those things was-
that mustache and goat. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that looks like someone drew on him with magic marker.
Welcome to Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Yay.
the facial hair could use some work in the game,
Yeah.
just in general.
Anyway, so there was a retainer I found that was taters supposed to be mashed. I bought something from them the other day. Okay, I think I have everything except the Skilkin blood and the Alt Goat skin. I don't want to go for Alt Goat skin because then I'll get a ton of Alt Goat horns and Alt Goat meat that I don't care about. I'm gonna come grab that from you here in a bit. All this. After I buy a single vial of Skilkin blood.
All these people are pumping my ego up. I like them. You are the best, Joya. We love you. Everyone magically said you're a fine and fantastic person. I must be the only one they think this highly of. I am so magical. Look at my
You and
majesty.
every other player in the game,
Right?
including those bots.
Right.
You know, it's kind of sad. Whenever I see bots like those, my mind immediately jumps to the anime Log Horizon. You guys familiar with that at all?
Nope, I don't do anime.
I think I've heard of it. But...
Okay, so basically, the premise of the game, it's, you know, Isekai, or however it's phrased, anime, where basically people transported into a new world. And so it's MMO players that, you know, play an MMO, like, say, Final Fantasy 14 or 11 or ESO or World of Warcraft, where one morning they wake up and they are in their game world. You know, probably some, I don't know how many of them, but it's a world that's roughly modeled after, you know, since the series takes place in like Japan, it's like feudal Japan type, roughly setting, whatever. But the thing is, since everybody wakes up as their characters, it's their characters that are who's running around. And whatever happened to create this situation created people of the bots as well.
So I spoke with the guy that runs the bar in Costa del Sol, and he remembers me from the Hildebrand quest line, but not from the main or the MSQ.
Well, clearly we know what's more important.
You stuffing your face.
That's right.
You're not gonna get that one by me.
Crab sandwich.
Crab sandwich? What?
Crab, as in a crustacean.
I find it hilarious that my crafter has more health than Farrell's character right now.
Bot, begone. You disturb my peace. They're standing on the counter now.
No, they were standing in the counter. Oh, your little fox is so cute, Paul.
I love my fox.
He's so foxy-like.
I never get rid of that. I mean, it always stays on. It never goes away. Are we ready for Titan? Should I switch classes? Okay.
Not quite yet.
Okay, so I need to whistle loudly at locations. Oh, crap. I gotta go pretty far for this one.
Where are we going?
I could start at Wineport, and then we'll make our way over.
And the Upper Lenosha.
Yep. Let's go around the corner.
Fly like the wind, Markov.
Or, you know, a rock.
Oh, it's so cute. So, there's this guy that goes around to the schools in my area, and he does, like, little motivational speeches, and he does a big old yo-yo show, and then they sell a bunch of yo-yos after the thing to, you know, help fund his little assembly thing and whatever. So, me being a big yo-yo guy, and I'm totally... I have a yo-yo on me almost wherever I go. So, people know I do the yo-yo. So then people, you know, they tell me about it, like, oh my gosh, the guy has yo-yos and blah, 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 blah. So then my daughter and I, the other day, we walked by it where they were selling the yo-yos. And unfortunately, the yo-yos that the guy sells, they're kind of garbage. They are not very good, and he sells them for way more than they should be based on their quality. And, like, pretty much for the same amount of money he's selling his for, and these are like $6, $8, and $15 yo-yos, I can get yo-yos that are, like, insanely better for the same price. Like, in just every single facet of the yo-yo is better. But anyway, that's besides the point.
But you do realize that he marks it up so he can make a profit.
No, he does, but still, they're garbage yo-yos, and I know better. So, my daughter goes, but Daddy, I want my own yo-yo. I want my own one, too. I want my own one. I'm just like, no. Because I am going to, I got better ones at home, and I'm going to give you your own yo-yo, because I have, like, over 40 yo-yos, and you're going to have one of mine. So then so I gave her one of them, and she's so happy about it. And what's funny is she now goes to people and says, my daddy has 40 yo-yos, but he gave me one, so now he only has 39. I'm like, yay, my daughter can do basic math. Yay!
That's actually impressive for some kids, depending on their age.
Yeah, she's in kindergarten.
So yes, very impressive.
Yeah, she's very like I'm just happy right now that my daughter is actually like thrilled to death that her dad does yo-yos. I envision that's probably going to go away in a couple of years, and she's just like, oh my gosh, why? Why did you bring the yo-yo
so if
again?
You zoom in on the map.
What? Where is it?
Zoom in on the map.
I tried. I know can go in there. I don't know where I'm going again. This way?
Over here.
This way? Jump down?
No, over by me.
Oh. You're not Alma.
That is correct.
I mean,
There can only be one Alma.
There can only be one.
but there
Actually,
were two.
there can be three. 3 Almas.
Oh, there you are. Oh. Okay, good. I can at least...
I mean, Book of Mormon, Alma Senior, Alma Younger. Then Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay, there can be 4. 4 Alma.
Oh, man,
wait.
when you're throwing tactics in there...
Oh wait. And the Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood 24-man 5 Alma. That's it.
I'm sure we can find a few more.
No, that's like the Monty Python Spanish Inquisition. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our chief weapon is surprise. Surprise and stealth. Our 2 main weapons are surprise and stealth, and an unwavering devotion to the Pope. Our 3 weapons that we use. I'll come in again.
Okay, and that girl I went to junior high with. There can be 6 Alma. But that's it. I'm gonna get off of it.
I'm cutting it. No more.
Only 6 in all of history. I'm sure that it was probably more than a common name amongst the Nephites.
Okay, those are the 6 confirmed that we know actually do, have, or theoretically exist. Or fictionally. Fictionally, there you go. Fictionally exist.
Not all of them were fictional, though.
Well, the Final Fantasy ones definitely are.
Definitely those ones.
What? You mean that wasn't a documentary?
Final Fantasy.
Could be a documentary. Ish. Let's see here. Ugh. All right, we're heading to an aetherite.
Yep, get your mount out and follow me.
Actually, wait.
He's gonna be a lot slower in there because it'll unlock any other mount.
Yeah, I know.
Well, duh. Don't
But,
mock
hey.
my chocobo.
I'm
I'm
only...
not chocobo.
It's not your chocobo, it's you.
It's so the mount speed upgrades you get after you complete all of the stuff in the zone, or at least the first level mount speed upgrade, and the second level one you get from doing other stuff.
Oh no,
You
I know
get
that. I
from
know that.
buying-
I'm just being facetious.
You get them by buying the writing maps that give you better layouts of the land, supposedly.
Are those
The-
only available through Huntmark?
Yep.
I like
The only one
this.
I'm missing is Middle and Ocean.
I finally finished my own. Or like a couple months.
Save me, hurt them.
Velveteen dress gloves.
So, whenever you're ready.
Velveteen sash. This helmet. The Velveteen shirt.
The Echo, applied upon total party incapacitation. Oh, that's lovely. I expect we shall not need it, though.
All right.
Before we start this, let me finish this last craft and give you all this gear.
Mm-hmm.
The belly button is now accessible.
Alright, so sync from
but
36.
It's the
Nothing
belly
else.
button, not the hard belly button.
It's not belly button extreme.
I mean, we could probably carry him through that if you could
You
unlock it.
guys are up there by Bronze Lake. I'm coming.
Ride like the wind.
Ride like the
Okay,
wind.
okay.
Just don't
I got
pass
my-
gas.
I got my Silky Bird and my roulette.
Do you know what this kind of reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of the 909, the guys on my mind is blanking again. Oh my gosh, movie VR.
No.
I'm totally blanking. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking so bad?
A virtual reality movie.
Yeah, came out last year, stupid huge, based off a book. Because I'm wanting to.
Ghost in
Player
the
One?
Shell.
Yeah,
Ready Player
Ready
One?
Player One. I had
Oh.
Ender's Game coming up to my head, but they remind me of the Corporation 909 guys. That's
the
what the
IOM?
bots remind me of.
Oh, the Sixers?
Yeah, the Sixers. That's it. Whoa, look at me. My duds are shiny.
Okay, yeah, you nearly doubled your eye level. Nice.
So
That's
that
just all the HQ gear. Your brand new ring isn't gonna do any good for you.
yeah, I think the
The Battle Mage's gloves are from Brave Fox's Long Stop.
They're probably better. They're probably better, yeah.
okay, cool.
Your main stat is gonna be mind, so you can take a look at mind and see which one is higher.
I have the full Battle Mage's
Mine plus
set
4.
as my astrologist,
I do like the
mostly
Battle Mage
equipment,
overall.
and then some of it's glamour.
Yeah, this has mine plus 4 as well, but it has -2 defense and -5 magic defense.
You actually can right click them, and you can do item comparison. So if you right click the one you want to equip, it'll compare it to the one you have equipped.
Oh, okay,
so
there you go.
So you right click the gloves, yeah, you can item comparison, yeah.
Yeah, this one's
You
level
got it.
32.
Yeah.
So
So
I don't level
Okay,
34 is what
the-
matters, so.
well, so there wasn't any 34 specific stuff. I
Mhm.
think 35 was the next tier.
Probably.
Yep, all 35. There's a shield, spectacles, belts, and duckbills.
oh yeah, it's about time I got a new shield.
New weapon, especially.
Right.
Well, eventually you'll have two-handed staffs, so... Actually, open up your character sheet again, character window.
Okay.
And the little, at the top right corner, there's the arrows, the 2 arrows.
There you go. So if you ever switch classes, you have this gear set now.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't remember all of this stuff yet.
Yeah, I have Carpenter and I had one for Conjurer.
Yeah, so Conjurer has now been overrun by White Mage because Conjurer becomes White Mage.
Right. Okay. All right. I think we're ready.
Time to learn how to bard. Yay!
Duty time.
Wait, you're learning how to bard now?
This is my lowest level class.
But you didn't learn how to bard before now at all?
He's at least got 6 levels of having learned how to bard.
No, that's just these tribe quests and
Oh,
owls.
Oh, well.
I mean, it's not like you were leveling Summoner and you get Scholar.
I actually like Scholar and Summoner. Summoner has stupidly high DPS, as all of us can see from our main Scholar and our
Yes,
Well, no,
Bravado
but-
puts out
well, no.
stupid DPS.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that you could have a 7,
Where Summoner have no
and yeah, because you just did Summoner, or vice versa.
Whoa.
Well, you at least had
Hello,
Arcanist
Roids.
to 30. Don't worry, he's a pushover.
Hey, Pharaoh,
Hey, hey, what?
do you even lift, bro?
Okay, so I was thinking about it, and the actual translation would be, you would actually just literally say, do you lift weights, bro? Hey, hermano, levanten la pesa, wey. That's how you do it.
But you've got to say it in Spanish with a Jersey accent.
I didn't really. Okay. Jersey
Come on,
Shore
you gotta
is
speak with that
South
voice,
Jersey. Jersey Shore was South Jersey. I was in North Jersey. There was huge difference there.
I'm just giving you grief. You know that.
I know you're giving me grief, but still, it's like I can't do it because I was in the ghetto. That's where I was. Rawr. All right, Sumo Santa, come at me, bro.
Rock Sumo.
Protect.
Hey, you remember about your daytime here.
No countdown. We
Who
can just do
needs
this.
There's no reason to have a countdown.
No, we don't have a summoner.
Nobody with a one vote. We're good.
Wait, Summoner has a wind up?
Yep.
Yes.
Got a
I have
15-second windup.
I've got a level 70 Summoner. How do I not know this?
Do you want to balance Discord?
He should be on the balance Discord. Refresh has no effect.
Because that's right. Because Dark
Run
Knight
to the edge.
you sort of
Ow.
he buffs at any time.
Did I not say run to the edge?
You said
No.
too late.
Too late.
Okay, well next time run to the edge.
Yeah, when he jumps up in the air, go to the edge
Okay.
where the red line. Don't be in the red line, but go to where the edge of it is.
If you're in the red line, you will fall off the edge.
Yes. The edge will drop out from you and you will die. Because I'm a bard, I can do this. Okay, the edge.
Just as I pop Blood Weapon.
Who's heart?
Oh, hello, heart.
I'm being jailed.
Have fun. This is Clear Bubble 2.0, by the way.
Break the jail. And jump up in the air. Does he break it again, or is he just gonna fall straight?
You just fall straight to the ground.
He's vulnerable for a bit. Wait.
Tremble
Go.
before the bite of the earth. To the last I grapple with you. Shut up and die already.
Yeah, I think it is kind of sad that we won't be able to get Farrell into the group.
I would like to have gotten him through Praetorium.
That's asking for a push.
I mean, Praetorium in a month wouldn't be that bad if you are consistent about playing more or less every day.
In the jail.
Ugh. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that That's why I couldn't use the limit break. You used it like a half second before I hit it.
I'm glad that I timed this perfectly. At least whenever I hear it, the sound effect goes off like perfectly with the actual limit break sound. It's lovely.
Have fun with your cutscene.
Cutscene.
Yay! More second chance points.
By the way, Paul, thank you very much for the updated gear. That was very nice of you.
Now you're going to stop playing after tomorrow and not know it's going to... You're not going to remember any of the story at all by the time you get back in fall.
I'll be okay.
What level is Post Referee? I'm 35. I guess I could understand.
Well, you beat up our big guy. Now we're all pissed off at you.
I mean, Limsons did kind of break their treaty.
But there were reasons.
Honesty is always the best policy.
I was just testing out the Reign of Death. I hadn't used it before.
Those are gigantic shields. That looks like that hurts.
You fight him eventually.
I figured.
You fight all of them.
Yeah, all of them.
You fight some of them multiple times.
He's actually the hardest trial in the whole game. That one guy with the big shields. I love getting that in roulette. It's great.
I mean, I think I've only done it when I was doing the MSQ, so...
I've gotten it like at least 7 times in roulette, and it's pretty much just burn.
DBS faster!
They're about a machinist, what I should have done.
Hooray! I only gained 198 experience points? Okay. 4,200, okay. Okay, so I gained 198 for the achievement. I was just like,
Yeah.
that battle only got me 200 experience points? Alright. Lord of Crags.
Defeated.
Okay, Camp
Ready
Bronze
for
Lake.
turn-in.
Get your Chocobo.
Oh.
It would be nice if the mount calls were differentiated by the mount. At least slightly.
Some of them
They
are.
are, so they are like by the different types, like the bird calls are different than the chocobos, different than the horses. Where are we going? Camp Bronze Lake. Oh, did I show you this one yet? All this?
I'm just looking around because nostalgia.
I just finished the Amalsha today. Beast Tribes.
The warrior quest line started a couple of the quests through here.
Yep. And you go back in here during
Yeah, Stormlips were, I think, the only time they did it through here.
No, thought you came in here during.
Around Reborn, they all started from that place in Costa del Sol.
Limsa, Lomensa, lower decks, please.
I don't really remember the Heavensward line.
I'm already on. Speak with Rashat Riki. Where? Is he upper decks? Feels like upper decks. But where are they? I usually hit Ethernet up, but I don't remember which one's closest.
Aft castle.
Oh yeah, he's in the actual. Place him a jig.
The aft castle is usually your best bet for getting somewhere fast on the upper decks. Unless it's the Marauders Guild or
Culinary
one of the other guilds.
Or that little shop over there by the Culinarians Guild. The 7th Sage, which actually sells Grenade Ash for some reason.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Sells Grenade
That's
Ash
awesome.
and Sandworm Fangs and a few other things. There's also
Same
another little shop.
plus.
The Hyalin sells
Yeah.
all kinds of weird fish.
Wish there was a way to tell how high of a level your opponent's deck was before commencing to battle.
Gotta go to Waking Sands.
Fastest way is probably taking the Ether right back down to
And taking the ferry.
Yep. We're gonna go to the, what is it, Arcanist.
Alchemist Guild. Arcanist.
Yeah. And then ferry to Vesper Bay for 80 gil.
Hey, I got the Ishtola card.
Hey.
That was one of 3 that that person can give. So,
I hadn't even bothered trying to go for those cards yet.
yeah.
Not a single
Some
card
of
of mine has
these-
not beating anybody. Maybe a couple.
Some of these are just
Ooh.
not fun.
Oof. Something.
Taco.
Strange things are afoot in the Circle K.
Ah, yes, this.
Oh, you guys didn't remember that this is when this is? I was looking.
was forgetting that it happened right after Titan.
I
knew
forgot
it happened.
when it happened. I remember when.
Oh, I always remembered that it was right after Titan, which is why I said nothing about it.
I remembered that it was round 35 because I got to this point and hit the end of the free trial. I was like, no, you just left me on a cliffhanger. I've got to keep going.
Not the Sylph.
Not the floaty one.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
And then she pulls out a knife and shanks everybody.
Minfilia wouldn't do that.
Thank
Everyone knows it was
heaven she's
Tataru.
safe.
These girls
I mean,
are
the
crazy.
Sylph might, but yeah, definitely not Minfilia.
Just listen to what I have to say about them.
Why are there 3
we gotta
dark
watch out
knights in
for
the
the
party?
beautiful
Because
ones.
Louis Swan,
And why am I
do
the
you
only one
see?
that's level 70?
Your light
Hey, I'm
shines
getting there.
Because
brighter
I
in
just
this
picked
one,
it up.
and in time it will illuminate
these
the
my sword
realm
shiny?
once more. Oh,
Sword is
Oof.
Mhm.
This is
See, I told you, you had to watch out
I
for the
went sword.
beautiful ones.
Relic.
yeah, that was the things like the
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
She has really cool guns.
Bring her forth, and you may yet know mercy.
7.
Apparently I picked up the Guillotine of Crags at some point.
That's the warrior weapon, right? Oh no, that's the.
confounded.
That would be this one.
I really like.
Stay out of sight.
Edge of the Fiend.
I would leave a
Just looks
message
so
with
cool.
you.
Link it here. After you pull it
I
out,
surrender myself on the
Get that
condition
Sephiroth
you
effect
spare
on
the
it.
innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the supreme side.
Problem is when it's on your
I'll
back.
grant you her
exactly. You just have this
But you would be
giant
better served by armor.
garage door on your back,
It just looks hideous.
and then you pull it out, and it's like, oh, bam! That's what
See,
makes it
I like
cool.
that effect.
Search all you will.
That's from Sephiroth.
The one you seek is not here.
I got my board.
One of these days,
So,
I
it
might
was
actually go back to
you.
Eureka, but it is not this day.
This is the Pyros weapon.
And yet you knew to
Completed.
look here. But how?
Now I'm working on the high.
Yes.
Hold that thought.
Oh. Oof.
No!
Oh.
Conditions of surrender denied.
That has to be like the biggest roundhouse kick I have seen in a long time.
Cease at once!
Yep, she just killed that self.
Have you not done enough?
No, I need to poke this guy another 5 times.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
All right, you've already like
Though we
stabbed
have not
that guy
found our
like 10
quarry,
times now.
The
Stop
High
it.
Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now.
You just hear some guy in the background continuously stabbing someone. It's like, good crap.
They
You must
say
really
she
like
also
your job.
possesses the echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
He wants to stay on Xenos' good side.
I said enough.
Uh-oh.
Yep, he's like, okay.
We
She's
leave.
like, all right, you're done.
Bring
Yeah.
the prisoners.
I still really like those guns. That is a really awesome, like, hand cannon design. Oh.
Well, I guess being on Xenos' good side is not a good way to stay on Livia's good side.
True.
Nawazu! Yes, yes!
Sanctuary!
This is
I
my-
need to finish getting my blue mage to 50 on this guy.
Oh, pobrecita.
What the? Oh, holy crap!
I mean, there is that solo power leveling thing you can do if you can find mobs that you can one-shot.
Yeah, that's how I did it with Soraya. But I don't know if I have any one-shot abilities with my ninja.
Let's see, what do you have at 70? Just ninja, okay. You might have a hard time, yeah.
I have ninja at 70.
Yeah, that's it. I was like, looking at your search info.
I almost have Paladin to 70.
Yeah, mine's at 67, and Dark Knight's 66, and Warriors.
Camp Drybone, if you please.
To Eastern Fanaland!
Surprised you don't have to do something else here first.
Seek shelter at the Church of Saint Adamalandama.
Bless you.
Seek shelter at the Church of Ramalama.
Sanctuary.
Yes, this is one of the best parts. It's just right before the Garuda arc.
I mean, I remember first time I was going through the MSQ and I met Minfilia for the first time, and I was just like, oh, she seems pretty cool. She's probably a pretty awesome character. And then she gets kidnapped.
I mean, they all get kidnapped.
Well, but Minfilia kind of comes off as a very Daphne-esque character.
Hmm. I mean, by
From Scooby-Doo.
2.0 yeah, I know who you're talking about, but by 2.0, they've resolved that problem.
Well, yeah. But I mean, by that point, I'd found
not
another
2.0.
scion of the Seventh Dawn that I think is better.
And, not really an issue after Heaven's Sword, so. Those who wait. Oh, that's right, you have to get to level 35 for the next one.
Okay.
Wham, wham, wham.
Yeah, with that, I'm going to have to call it a night.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, so I'll be back on tomorrow for the last night, and we will be finishing this off. So I'm going to hop off of voice chat and shut down the stream.
All right. Enjoy.
Thank you guys for helping out with Titan, and Paul, thanks again for the equipment. That was really helpful.
Not a problem at all. I gotta find something to do with my crafters.
All right, sounds good, man. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. All right, so we're going to shut this down real quick. We're going to exit. Yeah, whatever. That'll take a minute. So, all right. So, that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Oh, wow, I have all those clothes over there. I didn't realize that. So, yes. So, we will be finishing up our round of Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the last night of my free subscription. So, we'll be putting this down, barring any free login weekends, until probably August or September. Or I'll definitely pick up another month, and we'll keep moving back on this adventure then. So just a reminder of the schedule. Once that is done, we will be playing Manual Samuel, which is a quirky, weird game. It'll probably take a stream or two to beat it. Relatively short game. Then we will be launching into Point and Click Broken Sword. We'll be playing Broken Sword 4 and 5. Those are the two I have not played yet in the series. It's been a while since I played 1, 2, and 3. So I'm pretty excited to finish off that series. Also on Saturday, we are setting up a Destiny 2 shenanigans stream where we'll be going for the new exotic that just came out a couple days ago. So me and Maldor is definitely in, and he says he's got a buddy. We'll see if we can get Artemis, or maybe if we can get Solutions to stay away from the Crucible. Maybe we can get Solutions in on the shenanigans. I don't know. So that's it for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow night with more Final Fantasy XIV. If you are not on the Discord, you need to do that, because the Discord is where you get all of the information about the stream and the random shenanigans posted by me, my brother-in-law, Nock, and good friends, Maldor, and everyone else. So, yep, that's it for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Once again, good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. I will see you all tomorrow night. Good night, and sweet dreams, everybody. See you later.